Welcome back, Ragnarok Online enthusiasts. For those who are returning, for those who are new, my name's Amber. I play on the official Ragnarok Online server Chaos. And nostalgia is a huge motivating factor in me making these videos and still playing this game. And this is a new series I thought would be really nice to reminisce about the game. I love all the different cities in Ragnarok Online, especially like the original cities. Um, I love the music, the vibe, and I thought I would start with my favorite city. So if you noticed, we started in Aldebaran and we went to Santa Claus, and now we're walking through Lutie Field. We are going to Lutie. This is known as like the Christmas city in Ragnarok Online. I have so many memories of this place with just hanging out with my friends and leveling. We would mainly come here for the toy factory, which is the main dungeon here. And back in the day, before renewal and all that, that was like the place to go. It was so good for so many levels. So we would just kind of be here all the time. So I'm gonna walk through the city, let you listen to the nice music, and just hear about some stories that I have. So yes, back before renewal, Toy Factory was a staple place to level. You would grind until job level 50 there, to be honest. When Transcendent Jobs came out, I think you could maybe go somewhere else beyond Toy Factory to get to job level 50, but as like a regular first, second class job to level, it was so good. It was really good. And there's not much to do here. There really isn't. There's a few equipment quests. Back in the day, we didn't have all of these crazy costume gear. Costume gear didn't exist. The cash shop didn't exist. The only way you could decorate your character was to do quests or hunt for different headgear. I think I show you at some point in the video. You can make the raccoon hat here. The sea otter hat, maybe. I love the raccoon hat. And it's like, they're not easy to make. At this point, like earlier in the game, like 2003, 2004, I think regular monsters had about a 50% drop rate of regular like trash items. So if you had to get 100 like of those raccoon leaves, you had to kill 200 raccoons, and then maybe you'd have 100 raccoon leaves. And I remember like there's like the Orc Hero helm where you had to get 1,000 Orcish vouchers. That's insane. Crazy. But I really, really personally love Christmas. I love the Christmas vibe. It's just such a happy time of year, especially coming from America. We hold Christmas so dear to us. Like it's the biggest holiday in the entire year. And I think a lot of my childhood trauma makes me go back to like Christmas time, spending it at my great-grandparents' house, opening presents. It was such like a happy time. And like, let's be honest, like Christmas is for the kids. And there were like Christmas vacations in high school where I would just sit home and play Ragnarok. They would have different little Christmas events. And even before like the whole marriage thing was introduced, I remember like my friends and I had a little pretend wedding at a church here. I think in the upper left hand corner I'll head over there in a minute. We had like this little pretend wedding. You kind of had to make do with what you had. And we saw this church. It's so cute. The little benches outside. And we like role played little weddings for each other. It was really cute. But no one has a reason to come here anymore. It's actually really sad. Every once in a while when I'm still playing, I'll go to Toy Factory to do some leveling. It's kind of just, you know, a nice place to go grab some quick levels. And there's never anyone there. There's never anyone there. It's not really viable anymore. Unfortunately, right now, there's only a handful of viable places to level, which is really sad because there's entire leveling maps that are deserted. I mean, 95% of the maps in the game are deserted, which is a huge shame. And there's so much that they could just be repurposing and using, giving new life to, and they're not. You know, it's like 2 people running the game, let's be honest. And that's kind of what I want to achieve by this little series. I want to kind of bring us back to these forgotten places, these forgotten cities, and just kind of remind everyone how many memories we made here, how nice it was, how great it was to level back in the day. Ooh, here we have the Santa Claus. In Toy Factory, it's Toy Factory. It's like Santa's toy factory, and there's all kinds of like, oh look, we have like a Christmas turkey here. All the monsters are Christmas themed. There's like an MVP boss monster called Stormy Night. It's like this blue, icy, monstrous reindeer, and he's terrifying. You have, I think Angeling spawns here, which used to be such a big deal. Angeling means nothing to anyone anymore, but back, like, in the day, oh my god, it was camped relentlessly. Oh, and we are in Toy Factory. It's just, I just think the design is so thoughtful. All the music is great. And no one comes here anymore. It's really sad. Oh, here's Angeling. I think I kill it. He makes me look like an orc though. Yeah, damn. One-shotted. That's rough. Angeling was kind of a handful back in the day, but obviously as a 3rd class job, it's just like one-shotted. There's a 2nd floor to Toy Factory. This is the 1st floor, which is pretty easygoing. 2nd floor has more aggressive monsters. It has more of those little present monsters, and that's where the MVP spawns. And man, so many hours upon hours upon hours of us just grinding here. The little, what would you call them? The little cruisers, the rifle guys? They are ranged and they hit pretty hard. And before, like, to keep getting relentlessly hit by them was really hard. So you would have a priest that would follow you, and they would cast, oh my god, what's the spell's name? It puts down a little glowing circle on the ground, and as long as you're in that circle, ranged attacks can't hit you. So they would put that down, and then while this monster is hitting you, like, it can't do damage. So it was great. We really used all of our resources available to us. All of our skills were really utilized. And now it's like, as my ranger I use like 2 skills and that's it. And cuz like nothing else matters, and I miss that. I missed when there is actual where you need to have some kind of skill in the game in order to really level. They tried to do like a classic type server, Ragnarok Transcendence, and it didn't go over well. It was popping when it first started. I remember the novice training grounds were crazy. And then it 2 years later, the server closed, and they just reopened like another server that's a clone of Chaos. It's like, should we be maybe using our resources for something else? But yeah, I just wanted to showcase Lutie and the Toy Factory, and this was one of my favorite places to go in game, and no one has any reason to come here anymore. So please leave a comment. What's a city or even like a particular map that you have lots of memories in that you loved that is just deserted now? I was thinking about maybe doing Hawaii, because I feel like some people don't even know what Hawaii is, but I might do a video on that next. So let me know, where are your favorite places in game, and maybe I can do a video about it. But that's it, just a little quick video about my favorite town, Lutie, and thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. I keep making Ragnarok content, and until next time, bye bye.